and hi for you watching this back. So today's we're going to have a relaxed, fun stream, no pressure. So if you're new to the live chats and you're watching this back, I do spend the first little bit of time saying hello to everyone that comes in and speaks, and then we get on with the actual doing of our project. So today we're doing the markers. So they're already here. Hello, hi Charlotte. Hi everyone that's coming in. So yes, today is just markers. We're going to use markers. We are going to incorporate pencils, but not too much of. We're going to do a lot of it with the markers. Hi Kimberly, and of course we're going to start with the giveaway winner because I've got to draw that. And then I've got a little, it's kind of like an announcement. It's something that everyone can do. It's like what I thought would be good in February. So it's like a colouring channel idea that I've got, and everyone can join, but I thought it'd be a good thing for everyone to join in February. So I'll announce that very shortly. Hi Pickle, hi Nanamo. You are welcome, my dear. Did it come? That's okay, Kimberly. You lurk away, sweet. So I got my cup of tea. And say good morning to her. And hi, Kimberly. How are you doing? So I give it a little while to everyone to come in. Hi, Joey. Hi, Susie. Give it the first 5 minutes. Hi, Pamela. Hi, everyone. Hi, Be Bright. Sharon. Good. I'm glad. Oh, you're welcome. You're welcome. Hi, Rebecca and Donna and Nia. Hi, Trisha. A Sharpie is all right, but you've got to have a very, very thick page, in my opinion, and you've got to have a nice, nice paper. Hi, Helly. 1 second. What channel is the set one? Sorry, everyone. Andrew's just come in. It's the first one, AVTV, AV, whatever it is, ATV. Yeah, Ty is Kimberly. Hi, Shirley. Hi, Kelly. Hi, everyone. That's okay. That's all right, Nia. Hi, Mona. Hi, everyone. So I'll spend the first couple of minutes saying hello. And then I will get doing. Hi, Ashley. Pickle, that happens to me all the time. It's like about, hi, Connie and Joan. I get notifications and I'm already there. Hi Shirley. Yeah, I'm good, thank you. How are you? I'm good. I'm really well, really well. Hi Chantel. Is it Chantel? Hi Natalie. That's okay. Hi May. Hi everyone. So yeah, you can see what we're going to be doing today. It's going to be a fun stream. There is no pressure on me today. I'm not in teaching mode. I'm just in informing mode. There's a difference. I'm informing. There's a big difference. I don't have to sit here talk about strokes and strands. I can just have fun with you. And it's going to be a bit more of a relaxed stream. So yeah, I'm getting high off the fumes more, Pickle. Sharon, are you? I like I'm a pencil gal through and through, pencils all the way, but I have been having a great old time with markers lately. However, I am having a big old bad time with super tips, and I don't not like the streaks that they leave. Now I know they're water-based. I love my alcohol markers. Ah, thank you, Brenda. Hi, Charlotte. Oh, I said hello to you. I'm going mad. I'm going run, twist and bend a million times. I love the smell. I love the smell. Hi, Kristen. Oh, no. Ah, well, it's nice of you to join us when you can. That's okay. Right, so what I'll do, I'll start off with announcing the giveaway winner. So I've numbered them all. I'm going to have to move all this gorgeousness in front of me. As much as it looks delicious, I'm going to have to move it. If I showed you my table, you'd love it. You would love it. Is that heaven? So I'm just going to move these a minute. Give me a second and move, because I can't do anything while it's all on the, oops, all on the table. As lovely as it looks. No, she's not, Mum. She's sitting out today. Hi, Mum. And then we will get cracking, because we got to start cracking. Otherwise, we'll get nothing done. Even though I'm in no rush today whatsoever, if that's okay with you. We're having just a fun stream. Oh, and I will be here 3 times this week, so we've got lots of time. Hiya! No, it's not messy. It's just I'll show you. I'll show you all what my table's looking like in a second. It's not messy. Promise, it's not messy. It is marker heaven is what it is. I'll show you. Do you want me to lift my camera up and show you all? Okay, so bear with me. So in front of me, we have like marker heaven. So you can see we've got, let me just show you. Hiya! Hi, everyone. Hi, Celie. Hi, Faith. So we've got all the COPIC. Look, I look like a ghost. Oh, my. We've got all the markers, the Spectrum Noors, the COPICs there. We've got some more COPICs that I've been buying in singles. We've got the Pro markers in there. We've got the Bic marking in there. We've got all the Spectrum Noors in the bag. Yeah, everyone can come over, I promise. And then over here, we've got the Touch 5s. So we've got the Touch 5 skin tones and the Touch 5s over there. And then, oh, I'm going to whip you round. So over here, there's another box with all the like water-based. So yeah, you've got a little bit of a marker stream today going on. So that is my surroundings, and I'm gonna have to adjust you now. Bear with me. Right, hold on. There we go. We're back again. Morning. Morning, everyone. Well, good afternoon for me. And then in this one, which I know it's quite a childish, but I absolutely love anything Disney. That's where I just keep the Crayola Super Tips as well. I know, it's just like, oh, it's lovely. Okay, so in front of me, I have the giveaway entries, and I've printed them all off, and I've given everyone like numbers. So we've got all of this in front of me. So we're going to do that, and then we have got, and we're going to be working in Sakuems. Now, I have picked out this page because it's a nice image to work with. Hi, Melody, sweet. How are you? Thanks, Faith. Hi, Faith. How do I have all? I don't know. I don't, Connie. I've got all the. I've got the chows. I'm a bit bunged up today, and I've bought singles in the sketches as well, and I'm starting to build them up. And I'll show you what. So it's a good thing to keep track of what you've got. So with the COPICs on here, you can keep track, and then when you have blank spaces, you can say next month you want to buy 5. So your budget will stretch to 5. You can then look at what you want to fill. So like I might want to go for some greens this month. So I'll look at these sort of colours, and then I might want to get like YG05, YG0, and you use this, and then when they come, mark them off on here, and then you know where you're at with it. And it's a really good thing to keep with markers. No, I don't have 2 carts. No, I don't. I'll have to do an updated cart and storage video. What's a good idea? In each of these like bags, I keep a chart of colours. So in this bag is Spectrum Noors, and I keep a chart of that. Hi, Desiree. How are you? And then in like with the Bic marking, I'll keep a chart in there, and I keep them in individual pencil cases of whatever they are. I keep the colour charts in them so that I don't, yeah, May, same here. That's what I'm going to be doing, 5 each time. So if you just have a pencil case with just say these are the Bic markings, you put the little tiny, yeah, we have snow, we do, Mo. I stick them in there. And then, you know, with the Touch 5, these are the skin tones. I stick those in there. And it's just a good little thing to do so that when you don't have to keep swatching on each, you know, every single time that you get them out. Hiya, Dash. You can just pick it out. It's nice and easy reference. It is that way. Yeah, we got snow. We have snow. You okay, Desiree? I just saw that. I'm just looking at my phone. I just saw you messaged. And I am fine. How are you? Yeah, we're getting horrible weather now. We're getting the snow. And I told Desiree last week, I don't want it. Right, she had snow, and I was like, I don't want it. And sorry, you don't have to share that. And it's come. Hi, Elizabeth. Hi, Janice. Oh, no. Oh, what have I missed? Yeah, no, it's getting nasty outside. It really is. Hold on. Yeah, mine does. He loves it. He loves it. Hey, Dev. Oh, Elizabeth, have you emailed? No, I haven't. Not yet. Hold on. Let me have a look. I haven't been on my emails for 2 days. Let's have a look. Okay, I've got one from Mo and one from Elizabeth. I will look and reply to them after. Oh no, Ashley. Do they come with a silence? Okay, I'm just going to adjust that again. Right, so we are going to go ahead and do the random.org. We're going to do the giveaway. And then I'm going to run you through the price. I've just written down all the price ranges. Have you got some bits in there that's going to make me laugh? I'm going to run you through the price ranges of markers and what you can kind of expect and what might be within your budget and what, you know, what's alcohol, what's water-based. So I'm going to give you a little rundown of that, and then we're just going to have an easy, fun time in this, okay? So we had 87 entries into the Fairy Miracles giveaway. So I am going to do that now. So we're going to do it on my phone on random.org. I will order it in for whoever the person wins. So good luck to everyone that entered. I'm going onto the website now. Hi, Dar. And yep, good luck. So it's number, we got 1 to 87. Okay, so I don't know if you can see that. I'm going to generate that. Let me have a sip of tea. Hold on, and then we'll look through the winners. Okay, so number 64. Can you see that? So let's go to number 64. Okay, I think this person's here. So our winner at number 64 here is Joey Galvin. I think I'm saying your name right. So Joey, you are the winner of the Fairy Miracles. Email me at colourandchat. Yeah, I'm getting one, Pickle. I am. I'm feeling a little bit at the minute. So congratulations, Joey. I think you're here. I'm pretty sure I think I saw Joey here. If not, then yeah, hey. Okay, Joey, email me. Would someone mind putting my email, because I haven't got my keyboard near me. It's Colour and Chat with Sammy with a U. Colour and Chat with Sammy at Outlook. If you go to my description, you'll find it in there. Just go to my description. So in the video description, it will be there. Outlook. I think it's .co. No, is it .com? I don't even know my own one. Hold on. Oh my gosh, how bad am I? One moment. It's because of recent. I only set right there. We go. Let me tell you my own email address. Oh my god, what is wrong with my brain? I am mush. Right, it's Colour and chat with Sammy at outlook.com. Thanks, May. Email me. Deb, is it okay if I make you a mod today to help out? Okay. So yeah, I am I am happy for you. Congratulations. And make sure you email me with your details and I'll get that ordered and sent out and I'll let you know. I'll email you a screenshot anyway. Oh, Connie, really? I'm going to explain quickly, quick rundown. Oh, that's okay. You're welcome. I like making someone's day. I'm happy for you. Hi, Loretta. So congratulations, Joey, and well done. Okay, so what I was going to quickly just give you a rundown on the markers that are available out there, what they look like and their price ranges, and then we're going to just do a nice, quick, happy, I would say quick, it's not going to be quick. We're going to do a nice, relaxed stream with markers. Donna, what was your question? I missed it. Donna, hold on. Can you explain to me why there are two different Copic markers? I'm going to get sketch markers. Okay. One is more of a budget. So, right, let me show you. I'll show you. They're all in front of me. Markers and chill. That is the way forward today. Right, so I'm going to quickly explain to you. We'll get that out of the way. I need to put this sort of over here so that we're nice and... Hold on, guys. I don't want this all skew-if. There we go. Right, so you've got two markers in the Copic. We've actually got three, but the two most popular ones is the Copic Chows, which are a thinner barrel, rounded, and they have no explanation on the ends. And then you've got the Copic Sketches, which if you see, they've got like the number and the colour on the end. Now, they hold twice the amount of ink than the Copic Chows. This one's a bit more budget friendly and you can get the singles. I'm going to give you the English like pounds, but you can kind of roughly estimate it out. Or if anyone here from the US can help me out with the single prices in the US. In the UK, these start at £3, or sort of £2.60 up to £3 each. The Copic Sketch, because of the amount that they hold, they start at the price of around £5.95 each. Hi, Louise. So there's a lot of difference in the size. So this holds less, this holds more. Hi, everyone that's coming in. So with the Copic Sketches, the ends, as like the Copic Chows, are exact. So you've got so you've got two brush ends that are the same size, and you've got two chisel ends which are the same size. The difference is the size of the amount of ink that they hold. So this is double the price to the Chows. Now, if you want to try a few, go ahead and try getting some Chows to see whether or not you like them, because it's not all the time that you're going to like something. You might not. And I always say this, it's a good thing to get some singles. Now, first of all, before the gifts of the full sets, I bought a few, and then Selena bought a skin tone set. But I bought a few singles, and I'll tell you which ones I bought. So I bought these initially. These were the first 4 that I bought, and I bought singles to try and have a look whether or not it was something that I would like. Now, that was my suggestion to you, is that you try and see whether or not it's something that you like and whether you can blend how you like the feel of them, because there is a huge difference to how these feel to how something like the Bic markings feel. Now, these are a budget friendly, these are an expensive brand. For me, there is no comparison to the Copics. The Copics are a very high, expensive, but well worth the money if you like the Copics. Yeah, the Copic Classics have the bullet tips, but the Chows and the Sketch have the brush tips. Now, the Sketch, you're paying $7.99 in America. Yeah, so it is whether or not you would like to invest in them. But my suggestion to you is get some colours that you use the most. So if you're looking, and also use a reference chart. So if you're, look online, look at the hex charts completed. Hi, Adri. So when you go online, you can have a look at something like this that someone has fully put, you know, all the colors down so that you can have a look. Now, have a look at the colors. And if you're a person that uses a lot of greens, I would get a couple of greens that you might think would blend well together, so you can have a look. So you can go with a range like this. So you can go for a light, you can go for a mid, and you can go for a dark, and have a little go with them. I'm not sure, Louise, if the classics are the same colors, but I should imagine so, because the sketch and the chows are the same colors, so I should imagine so. So look at some colors that you would head for. Now, for me, my most used colors are skin tones. So I'm gonna head to the skin tones and look at what kind of skin tones that I like. Now, that's the kind of thing that I would suggest that you do as well. So head to something, head for some colors that you would think that you would use the most, and have a good little run with them first before you go heading on in and, you know, a lot of that where you're not quite sure whether or not you will like it and you don't want to invest in a big set. Hi, Anna. So the price range is in markers. And as you can see, these, if you do like the chows, I would say get the sketches. They do hold double. Now, they are refillable. They're a refillable marker. You can refill them. You can buy the refills, but that's also going to cost you. So none of this, it's an investment. So yeah, all the chows colors are in the sketches, so they all double up. Now, the price ranges are quite significant in terms of the range. So I'm just going from budgets, and I'm also adding in the higher brands as well. So touch fives, you can start off with a set like this, which is a small 24 set skin tone set, which is like £12–13. So they start roughly at 13. Just start. They can go up to the £69 mark for a bunch of one. I'd say, how many are in there? 100, and I think there's about 100 odd colours. Now, if you're looking at the 80 sets, now mine have all dried out. This isn't the greatest example, but they come in a larger bag like this, and you've got 80 in there. Hi, Lizette, and you have got a good range of colours. Now, mine are drying out on my touch fives, and I don't use my touch fives for anything fancy. I use them a lot for basing. So these are the types of colours that you can get in an 80 set of touch fives, and this is the animation set. So you've got different sets, different colours, and these are the types of colours that you can get in an animation set of touch fives. The good ones that I would highly recommend if you don't want to invest in a big set and you want to try skin tones. Hi, Natalie. Now, in the skin tone set, you get a good range of colours between very light, milky kinds of, you know, tones for skin, like mine. Mine's very, very pale, to very peachy tones, to tan, to nice dark browns. So you've got a really nice range in this 24 skin tones of touch 5, and I highly recommend these if you want just some, you know, bog standard markers, alcohol markers, and you just want some basing markers. I would strongly suggest that you try them out, because they are only £13, or, you know, roughly about $16. They're not a lot. They won't break the bank. Then another budget brand that you can sort of look towards are the Bic marking. Now, you can get a 24 set, which is going to be about the range of £16, or you can get a £31 set, which is a 36. Now, they look like this. We've gone through them before. They are a bullet tip, but they're really juicy and they're really nice. So it's something that you can kind of look at if you really want to try some alcohol markers. Now, again, this is a type of colours that you get in the Bic marking, and they really are a juicy marker. And they haven't got a chisel tip, you know, but they are so well worth it. I mean, I've always wanted them, and then Dev got them, and then I saw them on his stream, and I thought, you know what, I'm just going to go for it. So I bought the 36 count, and I think this cost me about, yeah, it was £31 in total. And they go nicely in with any markers. You know, you don't have to worry about them. If they run out, they're not a lot to replace. They're not expensive to replace, and you can get another one. Then we head into, and you're heading up the bar now. So we'll head up to the COPICs in a minute. Then we head up to something like the Pro markers. So we're going to turn over. Now, Pro markers go from a small range. You can start off with small sets of like 8 or 6, and they range about £12 all the way to £100 if you get a box of, is it 36 or 48? Is it 48, Desiree? Desiree just bought some. Now, you have also got brush markers as well as Pro markers. I've only got the Pro markers. So these are a really juicy marker, 48, I thought so. Thank you, sweet. So you can get nice little sets in the Pro markers, and I thought I'd start off with 3 sets. So I got the pastel set, I got 2 of the skin sets to try, and I got this manga steampunk. Hi, you're from Sweden. And these are a nice range of colours, and you can get so many other sets. And as I said, they do brush markers as well. Now, you're going to have to excuse me on my voice today. I'm just running you through what's out there, and then we can relax. So with the Pro markers, you've probably all seen these. They're quite an affordable brand. They have a nice thin bullet tip, and they've got a thick chisel tip. And as I said, in the brush markers, the bullet tip here is going to be a brush, and they're probably a little bit more easier to control. Okay, so in the US, the brush marker's 48. Desiree paid $108 which is really good. I mean, I think that's good. So again, they're nice and juicy. Downside, big is that they don't refill, and that is a travesty. So when they're done, you're lobbing them, you're chucking them, you're saying goodbye to them. But you can buy them in singles, and they're easy to source. And in the UK, if you have got Jackson's Art, you can also order from the US. Go on to Jackson's Art Supplies. Jackson's Art Supplies are £3 per pen. So, yeah, you can get them. Yeah, they're really nice. They are nice to blend. They go really nice with Copics. They go really, really nice with Spectrum Noise as well. So they're a nice little all-rounder. No, they're not refillable. So as I say, you've got to lob them out, lob them straight in the bin, but you can replace them singly. Jackson's Art Supplies is available for worldwide shipping. Take care, Shirley. Hi, just me, Jen. So you can replace them so easily. Really easy. And as I said, Jackson's Art Supplies, free shipping. You can, if you ran out of your, I'm just picking one out of general here, soft peach, lob away and then replace it. So they're not refillable, but they are really nice to mix in. Now, yeah, now the chameleons I've not put into this stream because I'm doing a whole stream on their own. They're going to be on their Todd very shortly, doing all their specialness, and we're going to have a couple of streams with chameleons. So I've not done them purposely in this, but you have got chameleons as well. They are alcohol markers. So on the very end, you've got the colour number, and you've got a little sticker with the colour of what it looks like and the number. So you can just, yeah, or just invest in Copics. Hi, Jude. But they're nice to have in there. Now, I'm quite happy with just having quite a few, you know, just like that, and adding them in. And if I feel to add any more in, I will do. Now, I'll show you the chart. I got this online. If you go to Google, I'm quite prepared, I think, today. I think. If you go to Google and you type in Pro Markers colour chart, oh, Sam, here we go. I use this as reference. So I went to Google, I typed in Pro Markers, and I printed off the colours, and I printed off the blank one. And when I did that, I looked at it and I thought, oh my God, this is going to give me OCD. I'm going to have to fill this in, and I'm going to have to start buying them. But no, I'm not. I'm going to be good. So what I've done, it's a good little reference as well. Once you buy the pro markers, you can just, I put a little star on the ones that I've got so that I know which ones not to. Take care, Sharon. You too. So I've just done a little star on them just to, you know, instead of double buying them. And then I've just put them on there to see which ones I've got. And it's another little tip of mine. Just do that. If you're collecting in singles, mark them off on a chart so you don't buy doubles. Really, really, really easily done that way then. Okay. And then we go to the Spectrum Noirs. Now, I don't know if I'm going to get this all in screen. I'm going to have to bring you all up. Okay. Now, with the Spectrum Noirs, I've got the entire set now. So I've put them in this bag here. But I did get, because 2 were dry, and I thought, let me just try the dry ones and get them in the illustrators so I can show you these too. This is just to replace 2 dry ones. So I've got some here and I've got the rest of the sets over there. And these are a big, thick, chunky marker. Now, this is called the Spectrum Noir Colouring System. And I'm going to show you what they look like. And their blendability is fabulous. It's fabulous. So with the Spectrum Noir markers, they come like a bulky. They're really bulky. They are such a bulky marker. Now the end with the chisel tip, so has got no grey hexagon sort of marker, and then the bullet tip has got a grey end, so you know which one's which. Hi Dee. Now they have a very thin bullet tip, and as I said, you can see on the end there is a small strip so that you can see where the bullet tip is. They're so hard. That's another thing. They are a nightmare to open, but then you won't have any dryness. You won't have the dryness. So these are called Colouring System, and then there's another Spectrum Noir marker which is called Illustrator. Now I've only got 2 of them to replace 2 dry markers that came of these, and these have a brush tip instead of a chisel tip. So you've got a bullet tip and a brush tip, and the brush tip on these are actually really, really nice. You can control it. They come, oops, 1 minute. They come in a grey format, like a very pale grey format. Hi everyone coming in. And the Spectrum Noir Colouring System markers come in a black chunky format. They have the indicator by the strip. The Illustrator has the indicator by this little brush tip symbol. So there's really, really nice distinction between the 2 ends on both markers. If you don't like tops, I'll see you soon, May. If you don't like the tops of them being difficult, I wouldn't highly recommend these as opposed to the COPICs, which are, oh sorry, a lot easier. These are so much easier. These are a bit difficult. So I just wanted to give you a little rundown of actually what is available out there. You know, there are loads of markers. In reality, you don't need them all. That's just me being extra. Very extra. You know what they say. Oh, I don't care. I'm proud of it. Then we've got things like the water-based markers. So you've got your Crayola Super Tips, which you know about. These streak to high heaven. They are so budget friendly. Now, quickly tell you, the Spectrum Noirs, they start for the 24 sets individually, £23. For the 6 packs individually, about £7. Just bear with me a minute because we're having problems with connections. Just refresh, everyone. Sorry, everyone. Just leave that. Okay, you're back. Hey, I don't know. I think it's because it's snowing, guys. You have to bear with it today. Hopefully it'll be okay with you. You're back. Everyone back? Hey. Okay. So lastly, I'm just going to go through the Pip pens, the other water-based markers. Hey, sorry guys, it's bad weather today, so hopefully it won't do it all the time. We got atrocious weather. We got snow. So yeah, we've got to bear with it. The snow's setting. If I could show you outside, it is set. Hi, Andrea. If I do at all have to go, it's because the snow is really setting on the rooftops at the moment. Yeah, it is here. It's quite heavy. Quite heavy. I'll take a picture and upload it on Instagram. Okay, so let me tell you. So the super tips are a water-based marker, and they do streak to high heaven. I will show you. They streak like crazy, and it drives me bonkalonkers. I can tell you that. So can you see that? They streak. I know. I can always blame the YouTube gremlins, Pickle. It's the YouTube gremlins and the snow gremlins. Oh, Jude, it'll be there soon. It is really heavy here. Really heavy. Yeah, she passed away. Bless her. Hiya, Shalene. So they streak. However, for small spaces or for colour by numbers, which I'm going to show you now, they're heavenly. So yesterday I bought, I don't know if anyone's seen this, it's the Disney Babies colour by numbers. So, I mean, it's harsh on the eyes. So it's like this, and then you get like the colour guide. Now, you can't at all colour with alcohol markers because they are double-sided. They're not single-sided. So I'm doing this one currently with super tips here. Now, they're brilliant for that. Hi, Didi. Hi, anyone that comes and joins and I haven't said hello. So because super tips are water-based, they won't go through the other side. It's nice and, you know, it's just nice and clear. You won't have any bleedage or any of that. So super tips are really good for colour by numbers, and that is why I recommend them. Now, we're unfortunate in the UK. We don't have the 100 set. So I will tell you the price of them. So the super tips for a 24 set is £4.50. So really, but it's so good, Pickle. I'll show you the pictures, guys, in the back. It's £4.50, so cheap. Then the 50 set is $14.99, which is what I've got. The 100 set, I've got no idea. If anyone in the US knows of that, do let me know, and I will include the price into this now. But we don't have the 100 set, which is really annoying because I really wanted to grab a pack to do these types of things with, but they're not around. So if you want to quickly see what's in this colour by numbers, I'll quickly give you a butcher's of what's inside. A butcher's is a look. Okay, so this is what comes in this Disney colour by numbers. I'll put the link in the description. They're $16.99. That is so cheap. So cheap. So these are the pictures that you get in this circles one. Now, I love this book so much. It's so adorably cute. It's a break from thinking about shading and all of that. You know, sometimes you don't want to shade and you don't want to think, and you want to grab the colours that it's telling you. But it's amazing, and I highly recommend, if you like anything that is Disney and you also like a break from, I'm doing this one at the moment, you like a break from doing, I know it's so cute, Honor, you want a break, you don't want to, you still want to colour, but you don't want to do all of the shading and the fancy, grab yourself a colour by numbers. You can do loads of different ones. This is by Hatchet Heroes, and it is the latest one. It's a French book and it's stunning. I love it. They're just fun. And this is going to be my next one in here because I absolutely, it's one of my favourite. It's my favourite Disney film, I think, now, ever. And I'll show you what else. So they are really cool, really good. You've got so many things and love it. Now, these ones are, this is the last page. These ones are slightly different to the circular portrait. So like these. So in the book, you've got a format. Hopefully it'll pick it up. Like this. Can you see how busy that is, guys? Seriously. And then you've got the circular portraits, which is like this. And when you start it and you start piecing it together, you know, they really do come alive. Am I going to colour? What one, Andrea? One of these? I wasn't going to do one of these, but I can always do one of these on an upload. It could be the weather. Mike, is it okay now? Is my hands nice and clear? So it is brilliant. Okay, Desiree. All right, so super tips. I wouldn't recommend them for big spaces because they streak like hell. But hi, Michelle. But I would recommend them for doing things like tiny little areas, and also because they're budget friendly, you can you're sacked. You're sacked, Deb. You can put them in small spaces and colour by numbers. Mike, I don't know why. It should be all right. Hi, Katrina. Oh, thanks, Melody. Yeah, or you can use them as watercolours. And then, guys, Mike, try refreshing. Right, and then we've got things like Sharpies. Right, let me quickly go through. Sharpies are so cheap. You can buy a pack. They're highly pigmented. They're alcohol markers. They've got a nice bullet tip, and they are super affordable. You can get packs for under £10 of the large packs. And then we've got things like the Faber-Castell Pitt pens. Now, these are slightly different. This is Indian ink. And on the end, you'll see a B, and the B means brush tip. And you can really sort of control the sort of thickness. I'm not doing anything fancy. I'm just showing you. So you can go thick to thin, and you can actually use them for brush lettering. So you can see here, it's like a really thin brush tip. Now, Mandy, I haven't got experience of using Pitt pens, but I've got a couple, because what I did in the Black Friday sales, I grabbed myself a pack of the brush ones and a pack of the fine liners. Now, the fine liner, yeah, the fine liners are S. So, and they are the tiniest little fine line edge, and they are so thin, like you can see, super thin. So you can grab loads of things. And then, guys, last but not least, and it really is the cheapest budget ones you can buy, are the Staedtler. These are the Tri Plus Colour. Joanna Basford recommends them. No, that's okay. I hope you're okay, Nikki. Yeah, the Sharpies are okay. I quite like them. I've used them quite a bit. So these are a water-based marker. You can see nice pigment, but like the super tips, they drive me bonkers. They streak like hell. Now, you've got to bear in mind that water-based markers against alcohol markers, they're going to streak. And that is my little information. How long have I been doing information? That was my 45 minutes of information. Oh my gosh. So now we're actually going to do some marker stuff. And as I said, I'm not going to be saying I'm nowhere a marker like professional. I'm learning myself. So we can just have fun now, and I can sit and talk to you all. So yeah. We have had a whole little time of, oh no, before I carry on, let me show you what I've been doing. Now, does anyone like riddles? Does anyone like riddles and puzzles and all of that? Do you like all that? Hi, Sabrina, good to see you. Good to see you. Okay, let me just show you this very, very quickly before I start colouring. Oh my God, the snow. Andrew, have you seen the snow? It's there. It's on the rooftops. Wow. Okay. Yeah, I'm in training as well. Michelle, in my use of them, yeah. Take care, Danny. Right, is anyone into, please tell me people are into these types of things. Okay, let me just tell you, I'm so excited about this. I have to share it with you all in case we've got some like geeks like me. Okay, so Journal 29 is an interactive book game. So it's a book game of riddles and puzzles. So I won't go to the puzzles that I've done, but this is the type of like when you open the book, it's like this. And it's like you think, and you sit there and you're like, what the heck am I looking at? That, how am I meant to solve that? You know, how am I meant to solve it? Well, it's so good. It's an interactive book game. So let me tell you, you start off, you've got to scan your code. You need a smartphone and you need Google. But most of it is your own handiwork. So a top secret excavation did not bring any result for 28 weeks. Something unexpected happened. It was on the 29th week. The team disappeared and the only thing that was left behind was this journal. I can't show you that, otherwise you won't. Okay, so the first one you scan and then you come here. Why is it not focusing? I'm going to have to adjust my zoom. Hold on, it's probably because I've got something behind here. So the first one, what a better way to start the new week. And you got, this is your clue, and you got to solve it. I love it. Then when you put your answer in to the website, it will give you a key. And that key, you've got to write that answer down to move to the next one. Now I'm on number 17. I sat here, I wasted 4 hours of my life yesterday doing this, and it was the best 4 hours ever. So I'm getting through it bit by bit, and I'm telling you, it's amazing. Okay, Honor. So if you like an interactive book game and you like riddles and you like all of that stuff, I highly recommend this book. You will lose yourself for hours in it, and it really gets you thinking, Honestly, if you want a book and you want a riddle thing and good sort of getting lost in don't want to say too much because it will give it away. I bought that on Amazon. It's called Journal 29. Just type it in. Okay, I wanted to show you what I have been up to in the book, and I will show you what we'll be doing. So at the moment, I am currently doing this one. We're going to have the lighting going off now. Give me a minute. Yeah, I do as well. I do. So hold on. Let's turn just our and everyone. It just all throws it off completely. Right, so what I've been doing to have a little test run of the Spectrum Noir markers and the COPICs, and as you can see from the back, it does bleed through, but you can see the blend. Oh no, Faye, it's those gremlins. So I wanted to have a little sort of go with them. I'm not finished. This is a work in progress. So I thought, well, this was COPICs on the face and COPICs on the hood. And then the Spectrum Noirs was on the hair. And I'm nowhere near done. Okay, Ellie. So I thought, let's do it together. Let's you know, do something. So I thought, this paper, if I could recommend a good colouring book to colour in for markers, it would be this Sakuems book. I've put the link in the description if you want to head there. But for now, we're going to just jump in and have fun and not worry about so much what we're doing and just enjoy it for what it is. So as I said, I'm learning with you. So, you know, you don't have to take me as Bible. If you need someone that's really good with markers, I'd head over to a few other channels. And I wouldn't necessarily go by my word. I'm not teaching on this one. I'm learning along with you. Yeah, no, I felt the same for a while, Dee. Okay, I'm going to have a sip of tea. And I need my colour charts. The colour charts are important here. They're vital. Has she got animal ears? I don't know. She's got earrings there, these are all sort of, they're earrings. They're earrings, I think. Those like sort of droplet earrings. She's got like these little things all over her face. Anyway, I work it out as we go along. That's what I generally do. I probably won't be doing much with, I won't be doing all of it today. Oh, finally. They did say that. And the budget-friendly Julia Rivers books are coming out with a new mermaid one in a couple of weeks. Oh, what them? Like Daisy's. Could be. Why has she got droplets there then? Good point, Pickle. I'm going to do them as Daisy's. Yeah, the Alice in Wonderland. It's due in spring. Ah, thanks. Would you say it's a hat? It looks like Daisy's. We'll work it out as we go along. We're not going to do it all today. So I am going to... Hi, Selena. Could be a deer cap. But that's like a bouffant. What are they called? You know those hairstyles from the like 50s, and they're like big raised, like an Amy Winehouse type hairstyle with deer's ears. Oh, Lord knows. Okay. So we're going to look at our colours here. And as I said, we are just doing marker fun today. I'm not in teach mode. I'm learning. A beehive, yeah. A bouffant. A bouffant. I'm learning with you. But I'm doing it bit by bit, and I feel confident enough with them. But I wanted to show you what kind of things you could do. So many markers on a page. You don't have to do one. So I'm going to start with Copics, but we're going to use Spectrum Noirs, and we probably will use Touch 5s as well, and some Pro markers. So we'll mix all the stuff in. I really like this picture though. It's just that it is one of those that, one second. I'm just looking at my colours, E30. It's one of those that you're going to work out as you go along, isn't it? Okay. So I'm going to look at I think we'll start off with our not our highlights, our shadows. And I'm going to have to turn the brightness up a little bit for you. I don't want it to flash it out. As soon as I just sort of adjust the lighting, it flashes out a little bit. Okay, so make sure, even though this is nice, thick cardstock, I'm just going to put a piece of card behind regardless. Take care, Jude. Is it buffering on anyone else's end? Because I have got snow and I don't know how much more I could get away with. Hold on, guys. Road. Road. Yeah, okay. Someone just put, can you get on with it? No. Taking my time because I was explaining. Well, Donna, I'm still learning myself, so hopefully it'll be okay. Okay, so I'm going to go for number E13, and I'm going to start looking at where I want shadows. So initially, don't worry about how it looks like to start with, because you're going to just be putting down. I'm going to bring you down a little bit more. So bear with me, guys. As long as you can see. Can you see okay? If I go in anymore, it'll start blurring. Okay, so E13, you want to start looking at, you know, usually I work dark to light. This way I'm not. I'm like light to dark. I'm using dark to light. So I'm going to put in very lightly where I would like my shadows and my darker points to go. So I'm going to do it quite thick on that end. So, oh, Connie, thank you, lovely. You didn't have to do that. Thank you so much for the super chat. Hiya, relaxing colouring Northwest. Yeah, we're having a good day. How are you? Thank you, Connie. That's very sweet of you. Okay, so we're going to look at shadowing, and this is kind of how I've been working it out. So I'm going to look at where I would like that. So first of all, just grab your dark colour and kind of look at where you want to start putting that. Now, it's not going to be perfect to start with. It never is. It's going to look a hot mess for a while. And that's fine. That's fine. So just look at tips. My tips would be look at something first and where you want your light and dark and go with that. So I'm going in sort of places that I want the darker points to be. It's the other Sammy. Okay. It's good to see you. When you change your names, did you change your name? When you change your names, guys, oh my gosh, you throw me off. So I'm going here first. We're going to put blush in here. I'm going to bring that in a little bit more, actually. And I'm going to bring a little bit of that down here. There's different ways. You don't have to follow mine. We're learning ourselves. So I want a thicker part here as well. Now, I'm not sure if that's skin at the moment, so I'm not going to use skin on that. Okay. Oh, bless. Okay, Melody, thanks for joining. Nice to meet you soon. Bless, Oliver. Thanks, Oliver. Okay, so I think I'm going to go for a different colour now. Now, one second, I have to work this out as I go along. E00 is quite light, so this is a Copic chow now. So I'm just going to blend in a little bit. We need to step down before we do that. So I'm just going to go in just a tad. As I said, this is just me trying to start to learn them. Yeah, I'm learning myself, Sabrina. It is a learning curve, I can tell you that. So I'm just going to go over the entire thing. We're going to bring in after. The good thing with this is that you can blend. So I'm going to also bring, like, you know, the lines from the nose up. So you go over the entire area. And you can go even lighter into the forehead. And as I said, I'm very new to this. I am not even remotely great. I'm just learning. So before I do anything more, I'm just going to bring another colour in. I think this is E30. 1 second. Yeah, E30. So back down, I'm going to go a grade sort of down again. And blend that in a bit. So the thing is with Copics is that they are a learning curve. So don't feel that it's going to be like straight off the back, you're going to know how to do it all. No, it's not the case. I'm learning. So don't worry too much to be perfect. It doesn't have to be. So first of all, before we go in with another colour, so I'm going to go over to my E00 again. We're just going to learn as we go along. We've still got to bring other colours in and blend. And then before, we need a darker one again. We need the E30 just to blend out that neck. And while it's wet, it's actually really blendable. So, right, we've got to bring in some other colours. This is nowhere near done. We're going to bring back our E13. Now we can deepen up a bit. As I said, please don't take my word as Bible. We're learning to show you that it is possible. It doesn't have to be perfect, but it is possible. And then back to my E30. We're going to have to bring after, I think we'll have to bring a little bit of blush in, stuff in, and also a bit of pencil. Hold on, we'll get that. It's oh my gosh, the colour. 1 minute, guys. Why has the colour gone off? Hiya! The colour's gone way off. What's going on there? R21 we need. Hold on. The colour goes really bizarre. When the colours change, it's like, what's going on? R81. We've got to do quite a bit of blending yet. And I'm going to have to just turn a little bit, guys. Hold on. We need an even lighter one. It is really a case of having to get this right. So just blend out. I just want to see if this works properly. See, while it's wet, it looks atrocious, but it dries so different. We're going to go over to E00. We'll just blend. Bear with me, guys, bear with me. So what are you all up to at the moment? And what are you doing and what you've been up to? Anything interesting? I know a few of you are working on the scavenger hunt. Mo's definitely working on that. Any projects? What you up to? So we've got our base down. Just bear with it for a bit. It will change, I promise. So just bear with it. It all changes. Oops. It's wet at the minute. Hold on. Give it a moment. Is everyone still having? Take care, Mandy. That's okay. Let it dry. We'll come back. So for a minute, while it's wet, don't be alarmed. Never be alarmed. It will be fine. So I'm going to go for blush. And just deepen up the blush a moment. And we'll deepen up all the colours after. But for now, she needs a blush. Hey, Christina. Hi, everyone. You're learning how to record for your channel. Cool. So with that, let it dry before you go in with any details. There's no point trying to at this point because it's going to just be a hot mess. It's got to dry because they are really wet. So from the back, I'll show you. From the back, you'll see the blend, but it looks so different on drying. So just give it a minute. Okay, so I'm thinking with her hair, I would like something like, she'll want her to be quite earthy, like a red. So I'm going to look at sort of orange sort of tones with red. So I'm thinking like the YR07. We'll have a look, 1 second. YR07. Yeah. And then maybe into YR16. Let's have a look. Yeah, YR15. And then we need a lighter colour. So we're looking at sort of Y17. So I'm looking at these types of colours. Thanks, May. I'm just about to boot. Right, so I want quite a nice, before we go in with any details or any of that, we're going to go for these types of colours, like a really deep, we can always add reds in, but we don't need to at this point. So I'm going to go for the darker colour first. I'm going to go for YR07. I'm learning myself, everyone, so bear with me. I'm going for like a deep colour. Now I'm using the brush, you know, like I do in strokes. I'm using the brush to do that as well. So just like a brush, you're going in. So we go with coming down here as well. Now with the Copics, you can leave them dry before you go in with anything else. So we'll come back to the face when it's dry, and we're not going to touch anything yet. Oops. I didn't realise you changed it, Sam. I honestly didn't. I thought, yeah, I don't keep track of everyone's names until I look and I think, oh, you changed your name. They have. They have April and hi. Okay, so we're going to get these tones, I think. So I'm going to go for the next one, which we're going to blend in. And this is YR15. So we're going to go down a notch. So they do blend into each other pretty well. April does a lot. If you want to head over to April Sarah's channel, she does marker work all the time. So she's really experienced with them. And May's done a couple of streams recently and done really beautiful work with markers. So there's no right and wrong. You just go for it. Yeah, the chart is by Sandy Allnock. And then I'm just going to drop down to Y17, which is like a more of a yellow. I'm going to drop down again in a minute for the highlights. So I'm just going in like brush tip and sort of bringing that colour down. So I want her quite bright. I want her natural and bright. We're not doing this as a picture as such. We're doing this as practice. And what we can sort of achieve if we mix all the markers together. So we'll see what we can do. And then I need to bring it down one more. I think we're going to bring down to, let's have a look. What I think I might use a Spectrum Noir in this. So if you bear with, because we're going to use those for certain. We can look at our Spectrum Noirs, and I'm looking for a sort of really pale mid-tone that will go into that, like a GB1. Or what can we put into there? So if we look at what we can do, you can even go to DG1. You know, you're kind of looking at what you can bring it down. Hiya, Faye. So if I bring DG1, let's have a look. Okay. That's even paler. So then we're going to just go straight over to a Spectrum Noir marker, and we're just going to bring that in, and it blends in really nicely to the Copics. So I mean, the Spectrum Noirs are really nice to add in. They're a nice addition. So I'm just showing you what you can kind of do, and I am learning myself. So again, if you want to bring in any more highlights and you want a darker top, you could bring in even darker, more dramatic sort of tone. So we could go for more red if you wanted to. So I'm just going to bring in an R29. Just at the, you know, the roots are generally a little bit darker. And then drop back down to your one that you were using previously, which was YR16. Just blend it in. So they're nice to kind of play around with. And don't be afraid to do it. I mean, I'm not afraid. That's one thing I'm not. I just think, well, what will be will be. You know, these are new mediums, and what I might be really confident with when I come to my pencils, I'm learning a whole new medium. So I will tell you as I go along. Hi, Robin. And then YR17 again. And then again, back down to the Spectrum Noir DG1. So we'll bring a highlight in. like that. It's kind of just bringing it down. I want it quite bright. I wanted her like a Mother Earth. I want all these green around her. I want everything green around her. I wanted her to be the pop of the page and then kind of do it. Thank you. I want it to be like her to pop. And then I want the leaf sort of around her to be quite dark and very earthy. I want an earthy feel to the rest of her. So in regards to the eyes as well, we'll do that. That's easier for me to kind of figure out. So again, I'm going to come over to the sort of this part here. I'm going to plan out where I want my sort of dark to go. So I'm going to go back over to YR16. And as I say to you, I'm learning, so this isn't something that I say colour along with me on. This is more, let's see what we can do. This isn't a TG day. We're going to start a new picture on Thursday. Thank you. I thought we'd just go bright. I usually always do quite muted colours, YR15. But I thought, why not? Let's go bright. I want to have really bright. Let's do it. Yeah, so on Thursday, we're going to start a new colour along. So I just got to turn the page. So I'm going to go back to my good old friend Serene for our next colour along. YR17. And we're going to do a Serene colour along with pencils, probably mixed media. We'll probably do some Copics and Spectrum Noirs in there, but for the most part it's going to be, get my words out, it's going to be pencils. So we're going to go to my good old trusty friend. Yeah, we're going to do dark greens. I thought dark greens will go really well, and then a Spectrum Noir DG1. So you see where the Spectrum Noirs work really well with the Copics. Most alcohol markers do though, they blend in. There's never a problem with them, is there? They're kind of just all mashed together. Okay, so I'm going to just bring that all the way down. So I'll put in another colour in a moment, but we'll get the colour down on the end. Hold on, everyone. But yeah, we'll start a new one. We're here 3 times this week. So we're here Thursday and we're here Saturday. I don't think, as long as I'm not unwell, I'll be here. Joey, I wouldn't know until 1 second. I haven't checked. Yeah, it's come through. It's come through. Okay, so I'll check all my emails after. I'm just picking up my YR15. Just a minute, just to put some in. So we're learning as we go along, guys. There is no right and wrong to this. We'll just see if it all blends. And then I'm just going to pick back up my DG1. So it does really blend well together. They all blend in really, really well. There's no bad parts to it. However, I want to bring in quite a dramatic green after. Deb, will you say everyone to refresh in the chat? Because it's not buffering my end. There you are, I'm back. Hey, it's going to be like this all stream, guys. Hi, Karen. It's going to be like that all stream. It's going to be one of those streams, I reckon, where it's just going to play havoc because it's the weather. Okay, so into these eyebrows here, I'm just going to get my YR15. There's not much I can do about the weather at the moment. It's snowing and it's setting, so we'll have to see, you know, if it stops. Hopefully it will be okay. Hopefully, fingers crossed. Okay, so we need another colour. And I'm going to go for, as I say, this isn't a colour along, it's just I'm trying to just play around with the markers together and see what we can achieve. Going back to my E00 a moment, I'm just going to blend that in a little bit better. And with the pencil, now I'm going to get a poly or a luminance, one or the other, and we're just going to darken this up a bit. So the good thing is that you can play around. You don't have to be perfect with this. You can do what you want to do. It's quite cold. Yeah, I am, Robin. I'm having a go. I'm having a go. Wait, I'm learning them. That's the thing. You know, it takes time. As I said, I'm doing this other one in here, which, you know, it's got some pencil, but it's mostly markers. Now, we'll get that look with this one. It's just that it's got to take that process of time. So with this, I want to then run over to this sort of bit here. Now, I don't know if they are ears, aren't they? Is that ears? I think it's ears. I'm not quite sure. I'm trying to figure that bit out. Yeah, colourless blender. Yeah. I'm not quite sure if they're ears. What would you say? I'm just going to get my colour in the luminance. I'm not going to put much down. 866. And I'm just going to apply just a bit of shading. Not much, because your markers are doing all the work. It's just minimal. So I'm just going to put a tiny bit, because your with marker work, you just need to add a touch, because your markers do all the shading for you. It gives you that option, doesn't it? So it just gives you that guide. And then they are deer's ears, aren't they? So I'm thinking it's really hard to work out. It's so odd, like, just going to put a touch of shading in these parts, because as I said, your markers are doing all that. It is a funny, hiya, anyone coming in? It is a really strange, it is, isn't it? It is, it definitely is. I mean, look at them. Can you see them? They are ears. Ears? I need to look at the original illustration. Oh gosh, I have no idea. Are they are ears. What are they then? Odd. This is R21. They are very strange. No, I don't like that. I don't like it when I don't. Chimps, they shouldn't be a pet. I find that wrong. I find that very wrong. Is anyone with me on that? Those sort of things should not happen. It's not fair. Should we look at the original illustration? Hold on, everyone. Oh, let me show you. I took this really gorgeous picture of Buzz. Can you see? Oh, I don't want to turn the thing down if it's not. It is really, really pretty of him. I took it of him today. She has a hat on. I wonder. Yeah, even so, too many people use them as, you know, like oh, they're so cute to have, when I think, you know, it's wrong. Hold on, guys. I'm just trying to search for the original image, if there is one. Hold on, bear with me. I'm trying to see if, like, you know, on Instagram, if the artist has got the original image up of it, so I can just check against it, because I really want to reference whether or not it is a hat or ears or what. Can't find it, so I don't think she's got one. I honestly don't. I think she's not got one up. I don't know. Hi, Desiree. We're just having a little play. We're wanting her bright, and then we want all these dark greens. But I want to try the greens as well before we move on with the hair. So with the hair, we've got YR16, YR15, Y17, and R29. Okay. Yeah, I'm just thinking, like, it is a very, very odd thing, isn't it? It's, oh, anyway. So I'm just getting my luminance. Now, this one is 069. And I'm just going to put some details into her skin a little bit. So not too much. So she's got these, like, little freckly type. So she's definitely a redhead. So I want sunset hair. And then I really, really want, like, dark greens on her back. Like, I want the rest of it to be quite dark so she stands out. So I want olive greens, dark greens, you know, that type of thing. Yeah, I thought it was ears rather than a hat. It doesn't look like a hat. I'm not sure. See, that part, it looks like, to me, you know, those bouffants, because it's got the hair. I'm going to just do her hair there and then go back to it. Okay, I'm just blending that tiny bit in the edge into that pink Copic. It's bugging me, I can tell you that. I want to know what it is. I really want to know what it is. Okay, I'm going back to my E13, which is my Copic light suntan. I'm going to shadow up her underneath of her neck. So I'm just using the brush edge. I can't find it coloured either. Yeah, I think she's just got ears. I think that's hair. But I'm going to leave that part for now because we're not doing the whole thing here. We're playing to see how we get on. Okay, so I'm going to go to my YR16. And I'm just going to have to turn the paper. So I'm going to bring... So if we put white highlights and stuff after, all your finishing touches comes at the end. So don't forget, when you're doing this, it's not your finished result. All your details is your finished result. So I'm just allowing the brush to kind of bring it all down. And same with sort of midway, I'm going to bring all the brush sort of tip. Now there's a little bit of like a leaf in there, so I've got to be careful of that. And underneath is going to be a darker part, isn't it? So we're just going to allow the Copic to kind of do its own thing here. And just keep with it. She has a video on the picture. So is it? All right, I'm going over there. 1 minute, everyone. We're going to find this out once and for all. Gracelyn, it's from, hold on. It's in the description, the link. It's from Sakuems here, and it's called Natural Enchantment Colouring Book. And we're just having a go. It's part of her hair as is. Really? So, is there... What's her channel called? Sakuems? Yeah. Right, I'm having a look, everyone. So she's coloured it. And she's coloured it with that as hair. Is that right? Right. Oh, there we are. Found it. Okay, yeah, it's her hair and ears. Okay, I found it. Yeah, I'm the same. Yeah, found it. Found it, I found it. Okay, so she has done it as, hold on, she's done it quite bright and colourful. So the ears, it's all the ears with the hair. So I've got to bring a lot more colour into this. We're just going with the start of this first. So she has bought this as her hair. So that's what I'm going to do. This is what she's done. She's done this part quite dramatic and she's coloured this as like into it as well. So that's what we're going to do. So this is part of the illustration. She's coloured it as her ears and hair. So that is what we're going to do. We're going to colour it like so. Louise, I've put it in the description. If you close the chat, because it's too long to put in the chat for some reason, if you close the chat, go to the description. It's the first link. I've put it up there already. It's there all for you. Okay, so we're going to do it as such. We are following what the artist has done. So this is the YR16. And we're just going to follow what she's done. She's done it like this. So that's what I'm doing. Okay, so, okay, that's what I'm going to do. So we've got the first colour down. Yeah, it's going to be quite a bright one, which is fine for me. I really fancy bright on her hair. But we'll tone fit. We're going to add colours. We're nowhere near done. We're going to add. We're going to play. We're going to put some dramatics in as well. But we've got to do bit by bit, haven't we? I could do like an upload of the rest rather than the live stream if you'd want me to do that. So I'll sit down one day and do an upload and finish off the rest on sort of a private stream and publish it. And see what we do, because I've got to add so many details, but you don't add all the details to the end. So it's difficult to kind of see what the end product's going to be like until you get there, you know. So at first it's like, no, where's this going? And then all of a sudden you think, it's all sort of coming to sort of together. So get all your dark colour first. And we're going to do the rest in the background, quite sort of muted. And she's going to kind of pop. But I could do that. Take care, Becca. Yeah, I can link that. Yes, of course I can. So link the Sakuems. Link Sakuems to the Sakuems to the description. Yeah, I'll do. Of course I will. Okay. And do you want me to like do this as a separate where I finish it off and do all the detailing and come on but a private stream to finish off this one? Would you like that? Should I do that so that I can upload it? Hi, Louise. So rather than me finish it off in my free time on my own, I can do it as a private stream and then do it that way. Does that sound good? Okay. So now I'm going over to Y17. And I'm just going to add that into the YR15. Because I want to show you what I've got in my head, my vision. And I usually take my time with my visions. Trust me, it'll all work out in the end. My vision for this is her to pop and the rest to be very muted. And I'm going to have like a splashed background of quite dark. I haven't, Desiree. I haven't. No, have you? Have you done anything in there? A private stream is just where I sit, I do it, and then I publish it. So no one's there. It's just me. And then I can just publish it straight away. I don't have to edit. You know, it's all real time. Okay, so I'm going with the dark one. the dark colour and just see what we can do. No, I'm terrible. Yeah, it's like a pre-recorded video. That's right. So instead of me coming on this one, because I'll be here Thursday on a live stream, and we're starting a colour along on Thursday. So it'd be, you know, talking you through the colours and colour along. It's different to just like, this is more of a relaxed stream and just an informal stream on markers. And so this is slightly different, whereas I had sort of plans to you know, not worry about this one so much because this wasn't a colour along one, but I can finish it off on a private stream and upload it. So it's just like a pre-recorded video, you know, like most YouTubers do. What I'm really crap at because I don't like talking to myself. Really rubbish. Yeah, oh, another one for your one-day list. This one-day list, how long is it? Cute dough girl. Ah, so she is one. Okay, I'm going to pick up my Spectrum Noir DG1. And this is bullet tip. So this is not a brush tip. And this will blend into the other colours. I've still got to blend out a little bit more and add different colours and, you know, sort of get it all going. But we'll do that after. Remember, first stage is colours down. Second stage is, I've got to do that bit there, tidying up. Third stage is all the finishing touches. Okay, so this goes into this Y17 quite well. So with markers, they are really juicy, and the thing is you can't rub out. So that's the bit I can't wrap my head around. I'm like, oh, I need to rub that out. You can't. You have to be really neat about it. You can't rub it out. Ah, thank you. Yeah, I'm just, at the minute, I'm just playing. So we've got a bit here as well. So I'm going to try and fit in this. I've got to blend it out a bit more, but that's okay. So this part, I've got to add special effects in that bit. Okay, so the middle part, I haven't put the YR17. So I need to come back with that now. Okay, so that's into the YR15. Yeah. So just bear with me, guys. Bear with me. Drop a golden sun. We're going for a very gold, poppy sunset look. And then, can you hear that sound? That sound is actually pretty good. Yeah, that's right. And then DG1. And I need to then feather that out even more into a really pale colour. Okay, bear with me, everyone. I'm nowhere near done. Nowhere near. Nowhere. YR is the really pale one. YR00, I think. Yeah, which is barium yellow. That's even paler. That's just into the ears. Don't know if you can hear Chip, but he's snoring his head off. Oh, so I am going to add pencil to this. It's not all just going to be markers, but markers just get my colours down for me. I'm going for YR17 again. Okay, so I'm going to add in a little bit more of this from the YR15. So I just need to kind of get my colours down. It just blends it all in a little bit. thank you though, guys. I appreciate it because, as I said, I'm learning with you all anyway. And then, oops, wrong end. I'm going to pick up my Y29, which is the red. It's quite dark, but I really want the effect of it. So I'm going to just add in just some on the ears because it can be somewhat drastic. You know, you can add darker colours. It will kind of get there. That's it. You lurk. Don't worry about lurking, Robin. I know everyone. Some people say, I'm so sorry I'm lurking today. That's fine. Okay, so I'm coming in with a red because I want some reds in here. But it's only going to be, we'll blend it out after. It's only going to be, you know, on the underneath of your hair where it comes in quite dark. Sort of one underneath. And as I said, this is not going to be perfect, guys. I have to add all my details in. It's got to go on the underneath as well. There's a bit there. And I need my YR15. Just blend out the edge. It's going to be drastic sunset today. Chip, you're snoring your head off, mate. And then sort of just blend that out with a YR17. So I've just got to play around with these colours a little bit. So just to sort of purpose show you that it can be really bright. And they do blend, but we've got to do all pencils and stuff in this. It's not how it's going to look. I promise you, what I'll have to do is come on a stream, a private stream, and add it on and show you how the different end result will be so different, honestly. That's what I mean. I need a whole stream to sort of do this and sit and sort of pan it all out and colour, and it's going to take a good few hours. So I might do it and then speed it up a little bit. I'll see. So we need some reds in here. So I'm just putting in the red. Sorry for being quiet. You can talk. I'm just adding in where I want the really, really, really dark parts. So this is my YR15. I just want to show they blend really well. You can just play around with colour. So I'm going to have to say, because my back is really hurting me, it's what I'm going to do, guys. I'm going to save this for a stream, private stream, and I'll have to make sure that I come back on it and finish her off, because what I want to do, the end result is going to be so different. So my vision is to have this sort of waving down in sunset, have the background with all the dark greens, and have quite a drastic sort of, you know, where I make like an ink splat type thing around her and have this as a big glowing ball. So she's going to be like Mother Earth, and I'm kind of have that kind of Mothery Earth feel with a dark indigo background, all this really dark greens. She's going to be like sunset and then a big glowing ball. But I'll have to do that because, as I said, I'm starting to struggle today. But then I knew I was feeling a bit yucky. So it just is to show you the different ways that you can do this. See, as I said, I could do this a little bit and show you as well on the screen. So this is COPIC and Spectrum Noise, and what I was going to do, like my vision for this is to keep this really muted. So like with this, like these flowers, I wanted to come in with some blues and stuff. So you can go for like, it depends what kind of blues you're looking for. So like with these ones, I was going to get like the BG72 and have like a grey blue. And go to the middle. Oops. And sort of pan it out. I just want to show you quickly before I say goodbye, bid farewell. Okay, and then BG000, sort of pan and fan that out. So I just want to quickly show you before I head out. I will be here Thursday. We will be starting a proper colour along on Thursday. Today was just more of a relaxed one. So it just shows you that the two blend in quite well. And then if you get back onto your BG72, you can just add a touch more. But if you want to head to someone who's really good with Copics, go to Colour with Faithful Girl, Belinda. She's really, really good. So as you can see, these two blend really well together. So that's BG72 and BG000. And that's just like this is all going to be very muted. So I'm going from the mid sort of tone. I'll just quickly show you. And then, as I said, I'm going to say goodbye. It's a bad struggle this evening. And then just blend that out. Be careful with your lines because they do go out the lines. And the free, it goes really, really well. That's okay. So it does work really well. Yeah, I think it's the weather. The colder it gets, the worse the pain gets. But I'm okay. I don't like, you know me, I don't like to talk about my pain. I'm just like, no, it's there. It's fine. It goes. It will be fine. It's fine. So you can see that using the Copics or even the Spectrum Noirs, I was using the Spectrum Noirs on this. This is all Spectrum Noir hair. It just takes some time and blending. And the one that we were doing, it's not necessarily a colour along. It's not a colour along. It's just me showing what you could kind of do with them and when they mix and how to do it. It's not so much, as I say, I'm learning. So I'll do her a sunset. I'll come back. I'll tidy her all up on a private stream and add it. And then we'll do all the background and we'll make it. But it's just to give you an idea of how you can make these sort of work for you. Yeah. Oh no, you can have it. It's definitely, it's the weather. It's the weather 100%. So hopefully you had a little bit of a sort of knowing what to expect with markers. I think Dev's streaming tonight. Yeah, Mum. That's all right. I'm finished now. Dev, are you streaming this evening? I'm not quite sure. I think Dev streams tonight, the modernist colorist. So he definitely is one to go and head over to. Really like those colors together. BG72. I just found two that I like. BG000. Okay, thank you everyone. I'll be back Thursday, 9 p.m. UK time. Okay, so you'll take care. I'll see you Thursday. We've got a brand new colour along coming on Thursday. So I will have the pencils at the ready, the book at the ready, and we'll be doing a colour along. And today was just to relax, see what you can do with the markers and how they go. Yeah, he is. You take care, everyone. Have a good day. Hopefully the weather won't muck up for Dev's stream. Bye, everyone. You take care. See you later.